PLTW programs at this school since the 2011-2012 school year. The school offers several PLTW courses, including IED, POE, Computer Integrated Manufacturing, Environmental Sustainability, and Computer Science. To its diverse student population, Chevron has supported the implementation of these courses and opportunities for students to participate in field trips, adding equipment in classrooms, and supporting graduation ceremonies. Please join me in welcoming students from Shafter High to the stage.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Camille Lopez, and I am currently a senior at Shafter High who has partaken in PLTW for the last 5 years. Now, Shafter is a tiny little town northwest of Bakersfield that not a lot of people know of, but it is extremely rich and efficient in agriculture, given a reason to our surrounding agriculture and oil rigs. Like, there's orchards everywhere you go. So, Shafter also has a population of a little over 18,000 people, and only 57% of these people have a high school education. It is because of this that our community is extremely supportive when it comes to our education and its students. So the community does come together a lot and helps out so much, including students like me. I moved to Shafter when I was in 7th grade, and it wasn't until my 8th grade year that my principal had came up to me and was like, hey, I want to put you in the Gateway PLTW program your 8th grade year. And he was just like, I want to do this for you because I think you'll find it fun. And I just said yeah because engineering sounded like the smart thing to do. I had no clue what engineering was, no clue what I was getting myself into, but I thought, hey, why not give it a shot? And it turns out my principal was right. I absolutely loved everything that Gateway Engineering had to do for me, whether it was Autodesk Inventor, working with Bex, or even doing woodwork. I never thought I'd be doing something like that. And after earning the Department Award for Engineering my 8th grade year, I realized that this is something that I could probably excel in. So why not continue it throughout my high school career? And remember, I still don't know what engineering is at this point. But I decided to take a chance. And I thought, why not revolve my whole high school career around this PLTW thing? I mean, it sounds smart, why not? And so, going into my freshman year, the pressure to try to find a college, to try to find a career, decide what you want to do with your life, just started to just get pushed on you so much more. Just the pressure increased from everybody, your parents, your teachers, everyone. So I was feeling extremely lost. I'm the first generation to be able to go off to college in my family, so I had no idea what schools I wanted to go to. I didn't even know a career. The only time I ever thought about a career was when your elementary school teachers would ask, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And my answers would vary from a veterinarian to a dance instructor to being a waitress at my favorite restaurant so I could eat all their chicken. Other than that, I had no idea. But it was my freshman year of PLTW that I found my dream school. And it was in Principles of Engineering, which is my sophomore year, where a very simple assignment, like interviewing an engineer, helped me find my career that I want to pursue, which is civil engineering. All I knew was that I wanted to be able to help and give back to the community. At first I thought I just wanted to help kids who went through struggles like I did, but I realized I wanted to do more than that. I want to change the community that gave to me. And PLTW really helped me see that that's actually possible, that a single person can make such a huge difference. So I know if it wasn't for PLTW, I'd definitely be lost, whether it was with school, whether it was finding a career, but no, I'm not. Because PLTW really did help me overcome my fears and realize that I can become the impossible.
Good afternoon, my name is Marco Rodriguez and I am a junior at Shafter High School, currently taking the same class with Mr. Sundgren. Before high school, I had no idea what I wanted to pursue as a career. The first time I interacted with Project Lead the Way was in middle school when one of my teachers told me to apply for it. I had always wished to be studying and working in the fields of engineering, but I wasn't sure how many or what types of engineering fields there were. The first time I interacted with Project Lead the Way in high school, my freshman year, I immediately started liking it because it just opened up your eyes to a completely new environment. In these classes, we got to test our creativity skills, thinking skills, math skills, real life skills. Unlike students not in these types of classes, we got to search deeper into the various types of engineering fields and other careers so that we could know what to seek for in the future. PLTW does a really great job at helping students see the many options there is out there. For we have a lot of hands-on activities, real-life situation projects, and group activities that allow us to collaborate and share our ideas with others. What is really neat about the program at our school is that it's built like levels. You complete one, then a new door opens up, and so on. I believe Project Lead the Way can help students that are not interested in engineering as well. It can help and benefit you in many other ways and help you become a better student overall. Thanks to these courses, I believe I'm a step ahead of the students not enrolled in programs like this. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Amy Mondragon and I'm currently a junior in Shafter High and I have taken PLTW since my freshman year. Well, how I got there has to go back to a small little school that hardly anyone knows about because it's in the middle of nowhere. And some Shafter High students decided to go visit the 8th graders where they introduced us to the projects and the type of work that they would be doing and are going to do in the future. And I was just amazed with all the knowledge that they gave to us. I didn't know I could do that. I could be coding, I could make a robot, do this. So many possibilities and new opportunities opened up in my mind. And through PLTW, I have learned several things from being patient, creative, passionate, and hardworking. And I would have never gone in there if it weren't for my teachers and all my classmates there to support me and help me out in anything that I need. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I am Ezekiel Trujillo. I am a senior in high school and I've taken 6 PLTW courses. Going into high school, I, like most freshmen, had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do beyond freshman year. During my freshman orientation, I was first told about PLTW, and I had no idea what Project Lead the Way was or what engineering was. But for whatever reason, I decided to sign up because it sounded interesting. So the first course that was offered at my school was IED. And in IED, it's mostly using Inventor and stuff. And so at the end of the course, I found that while I liked using Inventor, I wasn't as interested in making that into a career. But I pushed forward with PLTW because I imagined they would be able to, either I would learn to love Inventor or I would find something else I liked. And well, let's be honest, I wouldn't be the first person doing something I didn't like for money, so, So during my POE course, there was a unit about Robot C, and it was through that unit I got introduced to the idea of coding. And Robot C is kind of a basic program, but it got me thinking like, hey, this is something I'm interested in, computers and coding. So at the end of that year, my school was going to start a AP Computer Science Principles class, and as soon as I heard about it, I immediately signed up. And let me tell you, learning a coding language was easily one of the hardest things I ever had to do. But I eventually caught on with it. The main language I learned was Python. And at the end of the year, I got a AP score of 3, which I don't think is that bad for someone who has like 0 experience with coding beforehand. So, I did good. So at the end of that year, they were going to start an AP Computer Science A. So once again, I immediately signed up for that. And an AP Computer Science A, it's very Java heavy, like that's all you use. And going from Python to Java was was a very hard difficulty curve, because while they're somewhat similar, they have like similar concepts, it's in computer science, it's the small things that cause you to pull your hair out when your code doesn't execute after you've been staring at it for like the past hour. But so people would ask, like, well, why do you like something that's so trial and error heavy and to be honest, sometimes frustrating and tedious? Well, to them I would say it's about the moment when you get it right. When that moment does not need any other feeling in the world. And that's why I have decided that I want to major in computer science. And it was thanks to Project Lead the Way I was given this opportunity. Speaking of opportunities, Project Lead the Way offers various sorts of opportunities, like going to manufacturing facilities or visiting campuses or competitions, or heck, even a thing like this. I would have never done something like this in any of my other classes. Something you can only get here. So to that I say, thank you, Project Lead the Way.
Well, something I heard earlier, and I believe it's safe to say, that PLTW is definitely a lot more than just a program for future engineers. But it creates this sort of family. Like, here we all are from different counties, some of us even from different states, coming together for one thing only, and that's to change the future. And I think that's something really incredible. So I'd like to thank all of you educators for coming out here tonight to support us and the millions of other students a part of PLTW. And a huge thank you to Chevron for making this possible for a lot more than just Shafter High. And to all the teachers, Sungren, Varel, Saravino, Lewis, for coming out here with us tonight. And just thank you so much. And especially to Shafter High alumni Adam Alvidrez for making this program possible for us. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Shafter High School students, for that wonderful presentation. Now please join me in welcoming Director of Support Programs, CTE and STEM at Downey Unified School